All right, good morning. It is time for After 9, the Tuesday, very exciting Tuesday edition of our social media show here on Facebook Live on the AM800 page, our morning drive page, and on YouTube. And if you miss it any day, it's posted. It stays there. It's also on our website, am800ckLw.com. Mike and Lisa here on this chilly but sunny Tuesday morning.
It is. It is. It is. It is both of those for sure. And I don't know. I'm feeling like we need a little bit more snow in order for everything to kind of kick into the Christmas feel of things.
Yes, we need the Christmas feel. It does not feel like Christmas. I was saying that at the end of the radio show today. It just does not feel like 10 days before Christmas.
Are you getting a lot of sleep this past year through the pandemic? Do you feel like you're sleeping as well as you were before?
No, I don't know if I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping about the same. I'm not a great sleeper most nights, and the last 2 nights I've slept very poorly.
Yeah. Well, apparently, going into 2020, most of us weren't sleeping and getting enough sleep anyway. But the average person slept about 47 minutes less every night in 2020 than in 2019. What the
What's the
heck?
deal?
What's up with that?
I don't know. Is it have something to do with working at home? And maybe a lot of us who have been working at home almost feel like we're off in a way and that we don't have the commute in, so I can stay up a bit later. And the idea is to maybe sleep a little longer, but people aren't doing that.
Well, in 2019, we slept an average of 6 hours and 17 minutes a night.
Okay.
This year, it's down to 5 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, that doesn't mean you're in bed just for 5 hours. You're probably in bed for 8, but you only sleep 5 hours and 30 minutes. I don't feel so off kilter now if we're falling in line with everybody else. But the average person also said they're going to bed earlier and waking up earlier than they did last year. Doesn't mean they're sleeping, though.
That's interesting. That's interesting because I think that's about what I get. I think I average, I would think about 5:15, 5:30 a night, I think would be my guess on the average sleep I get. I can look at my stats on my CPAP machine. It tells me, but it only tells you how long you're actually wearing the CPAP, not how much you've slept for.
I think I'm between 4 and 5 hours.
4 and 5, really? You nap? No nap? What's the deal?
Doesn't matter. I don't know. It's bad all the way around. Never that good. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think the older you get anyway, it seems like you don't sleep as well, right?
Yeah. And you're cold.
I want to know from our viewers if they have learned any tricks to sleep better at night.
Oh, that would be good.
When I really can't sleep and I know I have to sleep well, my friend is NyQuil.
Oh, a little NyQuil action, whether you have a cold or not.
I take a swig.
The old swiggeroo.
Sarah said drugs. Well,
drugs. Well, she's on board with producer Ed, who says have an edible before bed.
Oh
you could
God.
try that. Maybe it'll relax you enough. Maybe it's better than the NyQuil to have something like that. He says guaranteed at least 8 hours sleep. That's from producer Ed, our edible expert on the morning drive.
Well, Ed must take one of those at about 5 o'clock every day.
Yeah, he disappears usually after about 5. We hear from him all day in our little thread and stuff like that. How about this? Liz says table of peanut butter.
What?
I never heard of that before. What does that do?
I've
heard that, doesn't that help hiccups or something if you do
Really?
that?
Wow. Okay.
Get some edibles. Get some edibles. Laura says Gravol. Mary says, my trick is to tell my husband to sleep in the other room. Now, there's an interesting topic. about sleeping together in the same bed. The tradition is, of course, if you're with someone, married, whatever, you sleep in the same bed together, same bedroom, in the master bedroom. Is it time to give that up? Is it time for all of us to get our own bedrooms?
Wasn't there an article on that recently?
There was, yeah. We were going to bring it up on the show. I think I had it saved for yesterday. We didn't get a chance to get to it. And they basically explained the reason the tradition started was because homes were very meager back in the day when marriage started and stuff like that. It was actually kind of like 2 rooms in a house. They said it was like a long hallway where everybody slept, on hay or something. And then there was one master bedroom or mother den or something they called it. And that's where the parents would sleep. Like, you guys are in charge, so you get the nice bedroom, the nice mattress, all that stuff. And that's kind of just where it started, because there was one master bedroom. But you talk to architects and people that build homes, some couples, especially the ones that have different shifts and stuff like that, are building 2 master bedrooms where couples do sleep separately.
Yeah, you know what? I hear that. I hear that from builders, that's kind of a key. But I don't want to do away with the large bedroom, the large space. To me, that's my zone. It's my little apartment.
Yeah. Well, it could be your own apartment, and Craig will have to get his own apartment.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe when some of the kids, when Connor moves out or something, Craig can move into his room.
Yeah, how am I gonna? Hey, I have news, really good news, and you're moving. You know what? I think
not a long drive though; it's just down the hall.
That makes sense. I think when there's somebody, first of all, when either one of you aren't sleeping well because of the other person, then it makes sense to divide and conquer. Like, if your partner has a big snoring issue or whatever, that's fine. Or if you have a partner who has weird working hours, maybe they get home from work and come in and wake you up before they go to bed, or maybe you get up early and wake your partner up. Is it all worth it? I think that's the question that's being asked, right?
Yeah. Do people do that? Let us know on the thread. Do you sleep in separate bedrooms than your partner? Let us know in the thread. And I think it'd be interesting to find out, how many people do this, because I think, like, when you first think of, oh yeah, no, they don't sleep in the same bed together, they must be having issues. They must be having problems then. Which really, I mean, you're
That's
asleep.
what I would think.
Yeah. So
I don't know. To me, I think it's nice to have your partner beside you. I think even when you're sleeping, it's an intimate thing. You're sharing the warmth of each other.
are you a spooner?
No.
No spooning. Don't touch me. Get on your side of the bed.
Yep. But I do appreciate knowing that he's there.
Okay.
And when he's not snoring, like listening to his breathing, I think that comforts me a little bit. So
okay. It's like your own noise machine almost.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
your
right.
Craig noise machine.
Yeah. I'll rent him out.
Yeah, Laura says, we sleep together. We've been married over 30 years. He stays on his side, I stay on mine. We need to always have our feet touching together. My husband is a writer, writes all different times of the day and night. So he's probably coming to bed at different times and has to search for the feet with his feet so they're touching. I've never heard that before. I put my feet on Kelly because they're cold sometimes, and then she like jumps.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Yeah, she didn't like that too much.
Is that the question you were going to ask? You teed that up just before the end of the show today.
No, my question is, I'll get to it in a second, about gift giving. For Christmas, or really a birthday, or whatever it is. But first, let's get to the COVID numbers that just came out. AM800 News reporting that we have 136 new COVID cases in the area this morning. Of the cases, 35 related to outbreaks. 2 are being blamed on close contact, and 4 are considered community spread, the remaining under investigation. So there are now 837 cases in the community, 53 in hospital, including 10 in intensive care. And the health unit adds there are 67 suspected cases also in hospital. So that's the latest, and the total now. They did not announce any new deaths today, thank goodness. But they have 91. We're at 91 deaths in Windsor, Essex, because of COVID.
Those are some big numbers, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, not as high as yesterday, but still well over 100 at 136 this morning. Okay, let's get to my question about this. This actually is from Kelly's mom.
Okay.
This is something she says, and I want to know if people think this is true. It is not a gift if it has a cord.
Yee.
It's not a gift if it has a cord. We're talking appliances,
Can
maybe
I
tools.
add? I generally agree with that. Can I add an except?
Sure.
Except if they have asked for it.
Okay, except if they've asked for it, then it's a gift. If they have not asked for it, and I buy Kelly a blender, Craig buys you, I don't know, what's something, a microwave, or you buy Craig some kind of power tool that he hasn't asked for. Is the message being sent that I want more food warmed up for me? I want things mixed for me. I want this fixed with your new drill.
I kind of disagree with it. The statement. I think there's a lot of great gifts that have cords on them. I really do. I got one of those Ninja blenders either last year or the year before.
Oh yeah, we have one of those. They're great.
They're awesome.
Why do they have to be so loud though? Why do mixers have to be so loud? Can't they quiet the motor down or something and just hear the mixing of the liquid? Do we really need the sound of the Ninja?
It's pretty loud. I'll agree with that. There are some really cool hair dryers, flat irons, that kind of thing with cords. Those Dysons are pretty darn expensive and are probably pretty good. I think if it comes down to, I don't know, maybe some women and men ask for a new vacuum cleaner. Maybe.
Oh, Kelly asked for, she wants a Dyson.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I didn't win the lottery because they're very expensive, but that has a cord, what? But if she asks for it with your rule, that's fine.
Right? I kind of think so. I mean, I think there's a lot of cool things that have cords on them. TVs, that'd be, kind of neat. Get a new TV.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Laptop.
Laptop, the PS5, stuff like that all have cords, but yeah, so maybe the rule has to be revamped. Something that plugs in, has a cord that is used to, I don't know, do something like cook, bake, fix, something like that. So,
if you are
just wondering, I thought that was a pretty good rule, though.
If you are buying a gift for somebody else that ends up being more for you than for them, then that's a question you have to ask yourself. You know what I mean? If you're buying a gift that benefits you as much as it does the other person, maybe that's something to think about too.
Well, there's that. Oh, what did you get me this year? Oh, I got you this beautiful 60-inch HD TV. It's beautiful. You're going to love watching Grey's Anatomy on it. Meanwhile, I bought it for myself to watch, Tiger games.
Now, listen, I know for a fact that Craig got a set of new sheets. Like, I know he's bought them.
Oh.
Now, we've been on a quest, Craig more than me, for the perfect sheets. And every time we get a new set of sheets, I'll wash them. I'll put them on the bed. I'll be like, what do you think? He's like, terrible.
No,
terrible,
the old thumbs down.
Right. So I've probably purchased 4 different sets of sheets.
Okay.
And thumbs down. So I know he said, oh yeah, I got some sheets. And so when he said the other day, oh yeah, I already, have your gifts. I'm like, if one of my gifts is the set of sheets, then you can go ahead and put your name on that gift, not mine, because I think the sheets we have are fine.
Okay.
But if anybody can suggest like the ultimate sheets that stay fitted to a very large, deep mattress, that are smooth and comfortable and not hot.
Do you need a certain thread count?
I guess that's all part of it, but you can guess it. I've been known to be on like underneath a hotel bed trying to lift the sheets to see what kind they are.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes I'll be like, this is it. These are the sheets that we need. And then I'll be trying to look for labels and how we can. And I know that there are some hotel sites that you can go to and buy their sheet sets.
Yeah.
So maybe that's an option.
I think the thing with the hotel sheets, too, is the fact that you hope they're always clean and fresh.
Yeah.
Because fresh sheets, the first night you sleep in that bed with fresh sheets, it's the best, right?
The best.
Mary Lou says bamboo sheets are good.
Yeah?
Another Mary says go to Winners above 1,500. I'm assuming thread count.
Yeah.
Diana says beddingsuperstore.com is a place you can go. And Laura says organic cotton or bamboo, 750 thread count. Boom. Everybody's saying these bamboo sheets. I got to check these out.
It's supposed to be super soft.
Oh. All right.
I might try that. Wouldn't it be great if he hands me the wrapped sheets this year and I turn around and say, oh yeah, open these.
Yeah. Bamboo.
Maybe I will.
There you go. The gifts that women don't want. So, gentlemen, if you're watching this right now and you've already purchased your wife, girlfriend, whatever, mistress, perhaps a gift, you better take it back. Heart-shaped jewelry. Women don't want heart-shaped jewelry.
Huh.
Lisa, on behalf of women, why?
I think it's kind of a younger person thing, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Like first dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, high school thing, maybe. Again, if you ask for it,
all good.
Then it's perfect.
All rules thrown out. I want that heart-shaped bracelet we saw at whatever.
Wait.
Then you're fine.
But Tiffany makes a bracelet that has one of those heart-shaped silver dangly things at the end, and that is extremely popular.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I don't know. Let me see who did this survey posted by the Daily Mail. Gift cards was next on the list, which I think are great gifts because you're giving the gift of an experience for you to go out and do something, have a spa experience, go to a store and buy something that you want. But I guess the thinking here is, Lisa, and again, on behalf of all women, what do you think? But I would think that this is like, I have no ideas for you. I'm giving you a gift card. You don't know me that well. You just have to give me a gift card.
I think if it's in combination with other things, like, a couple of other little gifts and a gift card, like if it's part of a overall package, then that's okay. But if it's just a gift card, gift cards are great for a lot of people. They really are. If it's your significant other, I think that's what you were focusing on, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the women in your life, I guess.
Money on its own, I don't know.
Money, don't give cash. Here you go. Here's an envelope of cash. Go buy some groceries.
Go buy some groceries.
I don't know, because like, what
and a vacuum cleaner.
It's funny. Yeah, and a vacuum cleaner. Get your hair done while you're at it. So cash, no. Blenders and food processors are on there. We kind of talked about that. Toasters as well. There you go to kind of like that rule. If it has a cord, it's not a gift with those things. How about fluffy slippers? You want some fluffy slippers under the tree?
I wouldn't mind those.
Okay. And number one, the gift women don't want, and this could go in the category of it's more for you guys. Lingerie. Lingerie is number one on this list.
I knew you were going to say that.
Red panties, red panties, red panties.
You have to explain that now.
That's Tom Brady, the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was yelling that out as an audible at a game like a month ago. We were playing the audio of that. I wish I had the clip ready. I could play it for everybody, but yeah, that's where that comes from. I just don't randomly yell out red panties, red panties, red panties around the house.
Now we know what Kelly's getting.
Yeah, red panties, red panties, red panties. That must have been like some kind of inside joke, I would think, with his teammates, or maybe Giselle Butchkin, his wife. Wonder if that's what he, when she asks, "Oh, what should I wear tonight?" If he yells it out. Great dress, great dress, great dress.
And you wonder if he makes all of those up.
He's the guy. He's the quarterback, so could be.
That's funny.
Could be. There's been more quarterbacks doing kind of jokes and funny stuff the last few years, so it's kind of a trend in the NFL to use names or red panties, women's lingerie, whatever.
And now we can hear what's going on in the field more than ever, right? Because there's no really big crowds.
Yep, that is true. That is true. All right, that's enough for today. Enough nonsense. Happy shopping, everyone, and go support local businesses. Even though we're in lockdown, you can pick stuff up, curbside pickup. Some even local businesses have a website. Make sure you Google before you order something, maybe on Amazon. You might find the very same item at a local store, and you can just go pick it up, or maybe they can deliver it as well. So
good point.
All right, Lisa Williams, you have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a great day, and this has been